Hello, and happy snowy day, at least up here and where I'm in Canada is. Snow in October. Absolutely, it is one of those years, 2020. But we are back with some chill vibes. We're gonna read a little bit from George Takei again because it's been a while and I feel like reading something entertaining. And I think this article will be entertaining. Just for a little update quickly before we get into things though, I am fundraising for ExtraLife right now, and they are a fantastic organization that helps to fundraise money for children's hospitals all across North America and in other countries. I don't quite remember where, but I believe they have an event in London as well, the UK, so fantastic organization, and I am part of my local city's team. We are doing awesome in Canada. We're like number 2 up there, top 5, really awesome. But if you want to help us get higher, the link is in the description below if you would like to donate or share the word. That'd be super appreciated. We are, as of this video recording date, the 17th, we are at $50 out of $200 for my personal goals. So let's push it and do it, and it should be really fun. I'll be gaming all day on the 7th and 8th, so it should be great fun. With that announcement out of the way, let's dive into the article I am reading today. On the website, it is called People Share Their Best I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that experiences. Hence why I think today will be really cool and entertaining for you. So let's begin. We've all been there. We walk into a room at the most inopportune time or see someone do something so brazenly absurd in public that we immediately make a mad dash for the eye bleach. Alright, so people were more than happy to share their stories of the time they saw something they really wish they hadn't. At recess. ... Okay, at recess. I used to live in Jamaica when I was younger. Corporal punishment was normal in school, but I wasn't used to it since I wasn't from there. Was bullied by a kid because I didn't speak with a Jamaican accent. Just general name calling and mocking, typical 10-year-old BS. At recess, I told one of the teachers, and she just screamed his name and told him to get his arse over in the classroom. As soon as he stepped in the room, she slapped him across the face and told him to drop his shorts, then started spanking. Turns out that teacher was his mom. Oh, oof. I just turned and walked away. Yeah, that might be best. Just yikes. Oh, hey, another school-related story for this one. I like that. One of my students, Teacher here. One of my students was being bullied regularly. Student and I both made reports, but administration wouldn't back us up, so the bullying continued. I hate that, by the way. And you're in a school and you're trying to fight for a student that's being bullied, and it gets nowhere, nothing's done. It's so frustrating. I've been there. But let's carry on with the story. One day, he took it too far, and the student delivered one excellent punch across the jaw. The bully was just lying on the ground, and it looked like it was over. Student and I made eye contact. He looked blatantly panicked. I just put a finger over my mouth and walked away. Damn. So this basically, the teacher covered that up. I like that. Sometimes you just have to I'll be quiet, I didn't see anything, and let it happen. Yeah, that's good. Next story here. I was in the bathroom stall at school when I thought I heard 2 people enter the girls' bathroom, which is weird because only 2 people were supposed to be in each bathroom at a time. Only one stall shut, so I figured it was only one person. I hear, "I love you." Momentarily, I thought they were talking to me. And then the shuffling begins and the moans. Oh no. I realized I was definitely listening to 2 girls have sex in the stall next to me. As the awkward teenager I was, I panicked and did the worst thing possible. Flushed my toilet, opened my stall door, and washed my hands. The noises stopped and I ran out of the bathroom. This was during lunch, which was near the bathrooms. So I waited at my table to see who the girls were. Out popped two girls who were known to be religious and definitely dating other people. Scandalous, I love it. And looked at the bathroom sign-in sheet, then directly at me because I'm dumb and had signed back in. I've been pretending I never saw them there ever since. Oh, humiliation kind of on both sides in that story, but I love it. That's great. I discovered the church sexton in the supply closet, sitting on his stool and drinking bottles of communion wine. He was too wasted to even notice that I saw what he was doing while on the job. The church sexton did that. Oh my god. That's mood. Yep. Next story. Girl I was walking behind. The girl I was walking behind had her skirt blow right up and display everything. She looked around and panicked and embarrassed. So I just pretended to be looking at the building across the street so she'd think I didn't see. I've been there. It's embarrassing and awkward. Yeah. Or like when you're walking in public and then like you come around and like after a couple of hours doing errands and things like that, you get home and you have someone point out to you that like that they can see the brawl through your shirt. I hate that feeling. That's awful. Humiliating. Next. Back in college. So back in college, I had this incredibly racist roommate. One day, my class ended early and walked into him going to town to interracial videos. I just slowly backed out and never brought it up to him. Oh. So she came back to, or he, she or he, they, came back to the room, to their dorm, and saw him basically. Alright, interesting. My parents, Oh, I love these stories, especially when it comes to parents and kids. Good times. My younger brother, about 14, had smeared peanut butter all over his ass cheeks and was standing on the toilet repeatedly pressing his butt up against the bathroom window. My parents tried questioning him when they found the mess, but I'm not even sure he knew why he was doing it. Not gonna lie, I thought this was a different story in a different direction. Like, yeah, how would you... What? Little brothers are crazy. I have an 11-year-old little brother, and I know he is crazy. Next, classmate showed me a series of pictures on her phone. She went one pic too far. It was her, the JJ. I just acted like I didn't see it because I didn't know how else to act. Like, how else are you supposed to act in that situation? Yikes. Also, if you've got, like, private photos on your phone, like, deal with them, send them once, whatever you're doing, no judgment here, and then delete them, get rid of them, especially if it's in your public camera roll. Delete it. Just get rid of it. One of my colleagues was stealing stuff from my workplace. She's almost like a friend, except we don't hang out a lot outside of work, but she was very panicked and was almost crying. I told her it's alright and that I steal stuff too, except I take the trash stuff we're not supposed to take for ourselves. And she had actual financial problems and needed 100 euros to close her bank account balance deficit before having her account suspended completely. So I was like, whatever, I'm not paid minimum wage for 4 years just to show all my colleagues. Exactly, like, if you hear like someone going through that kind of rough time and it's not worth it. I mean, if it was like to take advantage like, okay, I'm gonna write you up, like, that's dumb. But for that case, like, she really just is struggling and needs help, then I would waive it. I would waive it as well. But I'm also, yeah, that's me. Okay, oh, and this is the very last story, so this might be a short video, but I might share a story of something that I've seen that I wasn't supposed to see either. So, once in high school, I walked in on our two extremely buff male teachers, butt naked in one of the chem labs. I went in because I heard screaming and I left the room just as fast. I was later approached by one of the teachers saying that it wasn't what it looked like, and truth be told, I do remember seeing broken glass and smoke rising from one of the tables. I suppose it's reasonable that they accidentally splashed chemicals on themselves and had to remove their clothes to avoid getting burned. Yeah, okay, sure, that's totally what was happening. I didn't care though. I slept through their classes, never took a test, and still got an A. Never told anyone about what happened either. Until now. With that last little detail there, you could tell that they were definitely doing something else. Absolutely doing something else. That's amazing. Very short article, but lots of interesting stories and different experiences. I really appreciate that and like that. Yeah, so for me, I guess I'm trying to think of like the weirdest thing. I mean, we've all had the stories of, you know, walking in while your parents are naked and that being cringing and embarrassing. I mean, I've walked in quietly and had like overheard a few fights in my life, and some that were. And it's just interesting to get that tea, because then you can go down to your other colleagues and be like, oh my god, blah 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 blah, we're upstairs, and they were just having it out about availability upstairs, and it was crazy. So there's those. I mean, I've had many of those because I'm naturally a very quiet person, so I can blend in with the crowd better. But I don't think I've ever seen anything extremely horrifying. No. I think that's it. That's my take on that. Let me know if you've seen or if you've walked in and seen something that you weren't supposed to, or like had an experience where you're like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, because I would like to know. Alright, so thank you guys for listening. Gonna end it here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!